Joining the university was a mixture of very many emotions for me. Responsibility, freedom, excitement, a lot of things, but mainly excitement. But then I felt like a bystander. I would hear things of my friends going out with their male friends, and being the proactive person that I am, I joined associations in the university like Gavo Club and the Chud Society, which is the Debate and Public Speaking Society of the university, and all of them were spaces where you could speak out on issues affecting our society, but no one really tackled issues surrounding sexual harassment and how to find help, how to find support, how to really avoid getting into these tricky situations. So joining MEMPROW, my highlights have been how to handle sexual harassment. So moving forward, I've now become the girl who talks about sexual harassment. But someone once asked me, Anne, why is it that whenever you're asked to give a speech or to give a topic for Gavo, you think of talking about things like sexual harassment or maybe feminism? To me, I feel like in a space where we meet every week and we are talking about very many different topics that range from maybe food to music, why can't we once in a while also talk about things like bad touches, body shaming, things that we are facing, but we don't really want to talk about them? Why can't we normalize these conversations in a way of not shaming one another, but rather in ways of seeking help, seeking support, and being safe spaces for our friends? I have come to be comfortable with being known as such a person because various girls these days approach me and they're like, oh, and you talked about the sexual harassment policies the other time. Where can I go in the university? Do you know anyone who can help me? How can you help me? They may not necessarily tell me the whole story, but it's a change from previously not talking about these issues to being someone who people can come to me and talk to me about this. I feel like in the future, the university could collaborate with such organizations like MEMPROW or even the Gavo Club so that the trainings can be widespread, so that more and more people can reach out to this information and know how to seek help, get support, and you'll even be able to help out other girls in the different things that they face. During the Gavo meetings, there is a kind of speech called the icebreaker speech where you're supposed to introduce yourself to the club with a personal story. So I introduced myself with a personal story of where I had been sexually harassed, and somebody asked me why I chose to introduce myself like that, and yet this is a space where we want to know the fun side of you. But then I want to be perceived as someone who has overcome a bad situation and has moved on, and that's how I am able to speak out and be strong. My name is Anne Pimer, and that's my MEMPROW story. One thing I have to say is that for any young girl or young person out there that feels like they do not have access to such services or such organizations, the internet is a very wide space and we can utilize them. They have Instagram pages, Twitter pages, X pages, TikTok pages that you can go to and find organizations like MEMPROW that can help you to overcome these things. We also have a gender office at the university. You can talk to any GRC, but also as a teacher and as teachers, we are taught these things but not in depth. So it's really such a useful thing for you to go to the internet and find a way to educate yourself, do all the research.